Let me explain what happened with this puzzle. One that was a real-life puzzle, as well as one that was in the game. One that took 2 years to officially finish, and as of March 5th, 2020, is now complete. This is a puzzle that started with the mystery of Destiny's Rasputin, the AI Warmind in the game that is as mysterious as the puzzle that went with it. Not getting too far into Rasputin, all you need to know is that the AI's role in the game is a mystery that hopefully in Season of Worthy, the current season for Destiny, the game will answer. This has some serious implications for the Season of Worthy as well, so let's go through a journey with the real-life puzzle that took 2 years to officially complete, and one that may spark another. Some footage in this video is from players around the community. Their links will be in the description of this video as well as the music too. If this channel keeps popping up in your recommended feed, feel free to drop a like and a sub to the channel. We're about to hit 50k subberinos, so yeah, that's a lot of people. Thank you and enjoy. I have left a time code if you want to jump straight to the specific puzzle we are focusing on, but I want to give you context as to why Rasputin is such a big deal in the Destiny world. You see, dating back to the lore of Rasputin, the Warmind was made in a project from the Clovis Bray Corporation during the Golden Age. Rasputin was designed with the goal of protecting human civilization from unknown threats. Clovis Bray is also the maker of Exos and Destiny and, well, Siva. Rasputin looked over Guardians and Destiny, but when the collapse began, the Warmind was humanity's primary defense. With weaponry long forgotten, Rasputin fought the darkness and was ultimately defeated, but not completely destroyed. So those pyramid ships basically messed up our boy. When it became clear that the AI would not be able to hold back the darkness, Rasputin entered a state of hibernation, allowing portions of the intelligence to become stranded in the Cosmodrome. In Destiny 1, we were able to power the Warmind back with a powerful radar array in the Cosmodrome. Now, if you remember Rasputin, you remember the Outbreak Prime puzzle from Destiny Rise of Iron, which had players breaking down a unique ARG code into a website called Owl Sector for a map of the final puzzle room starting with blueprints. Now, that's cool, but what I never mentioned in my Outbreak Prime video was that Owl Sector actually started before Rise of Iron even came out.
Today, something rather strange is happening in the world of Destiny. So you may have noticed I have a rather sparkly, colourful head going on right here. And what we're now calling infections are being transmitted between Guardians in these games. And it's even noted in the feed on the left-hand side of the screen when these things are being transmitted. But what are they? Well, for now, we don't really know what they are. They give you both a visual effect on your Guardian as well as an XP and reputation buff. I've got two on my character right here, one called Brilliance 3.2 and one called Magnificence 2.0. Equally as mysterious, a website has appeared called Owl Sector, and it reads, Owl Sector Emergency Reporting Console, please remain calm. If you follow the site through, you can open the Owl Sector records, and these are actually being updated as we speak to add new information about each of these buffs. Exactly what this information truly means, we don't know. This one actually shows two people having a conversation about Guardians reporting being swarmed by some kind of electronic mite in the Dust Palace on Mars and wanting to speak to Ikora Ray.
Yeah, so this one can kind of relate to the times a little, but if you played someone in Crucible who had this weird nanite-like swarm above their head and killed them or died to them, you would get it too. So on and so forth from there, and each player would get a code, so to speak. One would be their unique code to put in for the Outbreak puzzle. So why even bring that up then? Well, if you didn't know, Rasputin harnesses Siva, and when the Iron Lords from Rise of Iron tried to take it for humanity's use, the AI turned it against them, killing them in the name of humanity's long-term survival. Also, it is speculated that Rasputin shot the Traveler so it couldn't leave Earth and was forced to help the Guardians. So, yeah, he a puzzly boy. Anyways, this kind of sums up just how bananas this story I never knew about was about to be. May 8th, 2018, Warmind comes out with the theme of Clovis Bray's daughter, Anna Bray, or Anna Bay, who is on the hunt to communicate with Rasputin and stop the enemy race, the Hive, from taking over the Warmind. But what also dropped with this expansion was an odd symbol found within Rasputin on Mars. This symbol was the Warmind symbol, but surrounding it was locks and big keys. This immediately sparked interest from players because, you know, Rasputin always comes with a puzzle. Now, a lot of what I'm going to read you is paraphrased from Reddit's Raid Secrets, and I think you should check out their subreddit as they always get the tinfoil hats on and break down the puzzles in the game very, very nicely. Puzzle 1 is referred to as the Ghost Puzzle. This symbol is found in various different places, and each time with a set of digits and a bar in a particular location. The solution to this puzzle was found by user D. Shostabrovich, who said that I'm speculating that numbers under each symbol tell you which position their corresponding bars belong in. So overlaying every symbol found that has the number 1 under it, using Ghost Diamond as the reference point, creates the first symbol or character. To be honest, I still don't know, but hey, you know, maybe you do. The second puzzle was a rectangle with 3 bars, and the main guide is connected to a braille grid and a few crates that have been found on Mars with the braille letters on them. The letters are O, E, A, A, R, R, T, F, W, T, H, and the theory was that they were an anagram of the art of war. You know, that piece from Sun Tzu from the 6th century BC. Destiny, man. This game. Reddit user rpaulv and certain person IO found this to give us the sentence, destroy all second A and B, then destroy all third C and R, based on each set of numbers as section, line, word, and hopefully described by that rectangle. The third symbol, the diamond. This one wouldn't be figured out for a very long time, so we'll get back to that one a little bit later. The fourth symbol named speaker was only seen in the terminal near Anna Bray, as user Happy Horatio suggested that this is the same server racks where you slot in her diary files with doing an exotic quest. And the tablet shown when reading the audio files has a Morse code with the sequence with the letters N, T, E, H, N, M, L, N, E, E, G, I, T, which was discovered to be an anagram for the word enlightenment. Finally, the fifth symbol, 5 black/white bars. A post by user Giovanno says after doing some digging, he discovered that this code is actually what's called a jianpu. I hope I said that right, or numbered musical notation. It's an ancient Chinese notation for writing music. Guys, this is in a video game. What is going on? After a painstaking process of translating this into actual audible music, he came to recognize this is an excerpt from, I'm not even going to try to say that name, Swan Lake number 1. You may recognize this track if you have played The Adventures with Rasputin, as it's the classical music that actually plays. The sixth symbol was the Warmind one as shown in the middle, but let's take a step back for a moment and clear our brains. What the heck? This is all in a video game. I am not making this up. This is in the game. You can go to Mars yourself and check it out because it's there, and players just jump to these conclusions. Like, what? Okay, back to how they solved this thing. Oh, you thought this was just in the game? Ha! Amateur hours, I see. This puzzle would expand to the place gamers hate the most, the biggest boss of all, the outdoors. So, how do we take all of those clues and puzzle steps and solve one giant one? Well, user Randomizer took the ciphertext from the in-game final puzzle of the Warmind symbol and plugged it into a cipher of his own. First by reversing the sequence, then by removing every second A and B, then destroy all third C and R as shown by the numerical letter value on this in-game screen. Then he applied each of the keys to the ciphertext in succession, saying that they can be used in any order. He used the keys that were found before Enlightenment and Swan Lake in succession in the cipher to find hidden cipher text. The text finally read, "Thank you for taking the time to piece together this message, friend. The time of our final conflict is drawing closer, and you and Anna have an important role to play in the events to come. So watch over her, Guardian. I would have no life without Anna or the EXO program. I regret that we have become strangers, but we each have a path that we must walk, and ironically there never seems to be enough time. Tell her Rasputin's first attempt was in the right location, but the wrong moment. Look here." Those are coordinates to a location at the end. That location was in New York, specifically Sleeping Beauty Mountain Trail.
The journey is finally concluded with success. Luckily enough, another Guardian was here, ready with it. He managed to get, Sam, our new Guardian friend, managed to get himself a full-scale javelin, a Valkyrie. Beautiful. We're also managing to get some awesome 3 of coins. There's quite a collection here. Some notes, let's see. Congratulations on discovering our hidden riddle. We had Vicarious Visions worked hard to hide the secret for you. Perhaps you solved it on your own, perhaps you worked together, or perhaps you just happened to live really close by and saw the location online. You found it, regardless of how you found it. Within this box, you will find some very exclusive coins as well as a journal. For those who are actually present, the coins are all numbered. Please take one, write your number in the journal along with the date. Some thoughts from us, or from you to us developers, and to other adventurers who will come after you. Thanks again for your passion for this game. We hope you had as much fun finding it as we did making it. We will stop by from time to time to check on this cache. Maybe we'll even see you there. Thanks again. Rob, design lead on Destiny DLC, Warmind.
That is insane. And these players were rewarded with some Rasputin coins, a real-life javelin, and some notes thanking them for their time. Also, a small engraved jumble of letters was found inside the javelin. Could this be another code, or just the designer having fun? We may never know. Overall, this was an absolutely insane puzzle that expanded from in-game to real life and really stretched the boundaries of what a video game can truly be. But we are not fully done. This puzzle was solved as of May 12, 2018, but the diamond was never found. So here we go. The diamond puzzle hadn't been solved, and while most players figured that they got the final reward, some did not think they were done. Maybe there was more to do even further. So after lots and lots of hours spent and years later, a Twitter user found the answer, and I think that this one is really funny, but pretty clever too. After obtaining the weapon Sleeper Simulant, you will notice it has an odd sight to it, one that is a diamond itself. So on March 5th, 2020, Twitter user Giovanna, with the help of user Botchmanetti, aimed the gun at a Clovis Bray sign with a diamond in the middle and found that the letters to the sides of the scope were underlining letters themselves. Those letters spelled out the word mechanized. This was brute force before, and they found out that the letters were mechanized before, but we didn't know where to get the clue, and now we officially know the answer, and this puzzle was officially solved 2 years later. Now that is an insane story that I'm sure most of you did not know about. I mean, I didn't even know about it until fairly recently, and it goes to show you how dedicated Destiny players are about puzzles and how elaborate Bungie and Vicarious Visions were about this one. Now, I want to point something out that was said in the ciphertext and how I think it will play big this season. Rasputin in the ciphertext says, "The time of our conflict is drawing closer, and you and Anna have an important role to play in the events to come." I think this implicates this season, the season of Worthy, tremendously. It tells us that something big is coming, and we just so happen to be fighting the Almighty, a literal giant ship hurling towards Earth. I think we are going to get another giant puzzle this season in Destiny, or a secret mission of some kind. Players have also pointed out that this season in particular, Eververse, the in-game item shop, is selling a lot of Siva themed items this season. Coincidence or foreshadowing? You tell me. Either way, this season seems to be one that will have some huge implications for Rasputin and answer if the AI is for or against us, but we will see. Before we get to the bloopers, I want to say a huge thank you for all the support, as it really, honestly, it means a lot. Thank you so much. And if you did enjoy the video, a like would be greatly appreciated, as well as the subscription. Now that Shameless Evan time is out of the way, enjoy the bloopers, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.
Wait, no, that was actually a little sketch, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the nice thing about Trials is like playing with different people and sense of community.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude, he's talking. He's so
He's
good.
1,000. He's cheating.
Oh, he's alive.
Yeah, he's cheating.
He's in control. He's not cheating.
He's respawning over and over again. Are you watching?
Oh.
He's cheating.
Now what, dude?
No, he's just using a controller. Bro, that looks the same.
And then you get to level 7.
Go, bro! Flawless! Get off me!
Finally. Oh, good shit, Good shit, Lev.
Let's go! Thunder Trash!
Alright, we're matching
Don't
play
tell me.
counts. They've never played the game before, it'll be easy.
Welcome to the Trials of Osiris.
They probably even know that
Three
lineup.
symbols force 3 houses.
Christ alive, dude.
Then you get to level 7.
Off!
Hey, Stato.
Off!
Easy dub.
Off!
Me!
Ugh.
Are you kidding me?